Hello, Robert Eady, and all the rest of you out there who are interested in converting trimmed faces to a snipped face. As you know, the snipped surface only works on untrimmed faces, so trimmed faces would need to be untrimmed before being snipped. But in this case, if we look at these three surfaces or faces as an example, and if we turn on the pole structure on these guys, we can see that they are actually larger than they appear and have been trimmed back in an edge. So what we want to do here is we want that face to be refit to actually have its pole structure ending up in that trimmed edge, meaning that it will only be defined to that trimmed edge. So you can do that with one or two extra features here, but you can also create your own feature consisting of separate features and automate the process of adding that to your model in order to speed things up a bit. So let me add a couple of those here. I actually went ahead and created a feature which I call SnipNRefit. So what that does is let's get rid of those poles there to start off with, and let's do a SnipNRefit to that, my own feature here. So what that does is if I select that surface there or face, and if I do a show, we can see, okay, so this is the original definition of this face. We know that it should be retrimmed along that edge, so we select that edge and we say okay. We hide the face that is creating that, and we show the pole structure behind it by let's go to analysis and turn on the pole structure, and we can see that it's now defined to that specific edge. That was previously an oversized face with a trim along that edge. So let's move ahead and do that again. So we take the surface, we take SnipNRefit, that is bringing in my created feature here. We select the face, we can do a preview if we are unsure to what edge have been trimmed. And we select the snip curve and we say okay, and we should now have a new face with that pole structure, and it's defined to the edge. So what is this? Well, as you see here, the reusable feature that I've added is simply a group feature containing of an untrimmed feature and a snipped surface that could easily be created by using the menu, let's say tools here, and reuse library, define reusable objects. I select feature, I select what features I need. In this case I would select these guys. I name what my feature is supposed to be called, some logical name. I name the file that is going to hold the information, and I take a picture, kind of a logical picture to describe what it is, and that is the picture I used as under the feature, as feature button if you like as well. So what I've done is simply, let's bring back some of these. There we go. There we go. If we take a look at the reuse library, and obviously I created in a special field case here. That's not necessarily where you want to put it, but that's where I put it for now. What you do is you grab that reusable feature. You do a drag and drop it on here. Or you do a cancel to that, right hand click and insert. Same operation. And then those defined reused features will be applied to your part. I also went ahead and created a button for that. So we up here have SnipNRefit, and that is simply created by using customize and new item and new user command. So by doing this, I'm creating, you can drag and drop it up there. I'm creating my new button, and then I can specify here. I can specify by right-hand click on it while in customize. I can edit an action here and add an action. So what I've done is I recorded a macro here, and you put it somewhere where it's logical to have your customizations in the central place, and simply you create a link to that macro. And also what I've done is I've obviously added an icon to it. So you pick one of the ones you have up here, or you create your own little bitmap picture and add it on top. And what that results in is that you will have a user command. In this case, SnipNRefit, that works just like so. We select the face. We go back and we are unsure which edge is trimmed. We do a preview to that, and we realize, okay, so it's that edge. We select the trimming curve from that face, and bam, we have our feature. So again, just to show you, that is actually trimmed to that specific edge. And then of course, I mean, it's all depending on how you want that surface to be refit. So if you take a look at that snip surface, this is defined by degree and tolerance, and it's all up to you how accurate you need that to be. You can also here, the good part is keeping this as a feature is as its own feature. Kind of, you can switch regions should you need as well. So I can swap that and get the other side if that would be the right one, depending on how well it's defined from start. But defining it that way, that should be good to go. I hope this helps. I thank you for your attention, and take care. Have a nice day, and hope to see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.